I'm so excited, but I can't show how excited I am because it overloaded the microphone. So just know that I am. Anyway, on to the review. The episode starts off with Spike checking in on Starlight as Twilight secretly measures Starlight's wall. You know, I'm surprised Twilight doesn't have measurements for the entire castle sitting around somewhere. This was a strong start for what is to be the first season premiere to not have some world-ending double-episode disaster. It's looking to be a lot more character-driven, which is always good.
There's no such thing as overdressed, darling. You're just the best-looking pony in the room.
They're really liking this joke lately, aren't they? I suppose they've set up the characters enough that they have well-known character traits. Of course, they've had that for ages. They must have only just realised now, though.
We're a good team, Sparkle.
No shit. Then we find out why Twilight was measuring the wall. She's getting Starlight a You Saved a Question with abandoned misfit secondary characters who is loved in the fandom as us for some reason mirror. So that
the first thing she'll see when she wakes up is herself surrounded by all her friends.
So, Facebook. And now we get the scene we saw in the trailer, which takes up most of the episode, with bloody everyone there. And someone finally finds Discord funny! Starlight! Well, someone in the show. Finally! If I was there, I'd be egging him on all the time. Instead of being a samples like Twilight, come on, it's funny! But I suppose it's because there was a time when those jokes were emotional warfare tearing the world apart for Twilight, whereas Starlight's only ever known them as harmless little jokes. And that scene with Luna and 4X, that was great. Luna is best princess.
No one's ever stood up to Chrysalis like that.
No shit. This episode is great. There's so many bits as I'm rewatching it to write the script that I just want to put in and go, I love this! Like Twilight teleporting out of Discord's, rapping, and Twilight saying, yep, which is the cutest thing ever, and a callback to Look Before You Sleep with Applejack going, not exactly, and Rarity nodding about the sleepover, and look at my horse is amazing. And I love that Discord just calls the main six Fluttershy and the others hilarious. What follows is a three-piece montage of Twilight freaking out about sending Starlight away. The bit with Ember and Starlight meeting up had me laughing my fucking ass off. The basis of comedy is to subvert expectations. I think subvert's the right word. Basically to do something unexpected in a funny way. That's why as we see a joke more, we find it less funny. Looking at you bringing up someone's shitty past joke, and this scene did it perfectly. Not the bringing up someone's shitty past joke, the subverting expectations. And then the perfect what the fuck moment, Celestia laughing her fucking ass off, seemingly at Twilight's misery. This was more than just the little jokes we'd had a few times before. This was full-on character-changing stuff. And then finally we had some character development for Celestia, with a scene slightly mirroring Twilight's previous scene. I don't need to say how long we've been waiting for this, or how much we've wanted it. Sure, it wasn't actually a Celestia episode, still hoping for that down the tracks though. As this episode has certainly opened her up as a character, maybe now they'll feel they can do a Celestia episode. So the episode concludes with Twilight talking to Starlight after a bit of encouragement from Discord, as they both realise Starlight doesn't want to go and Twilight doesn't want Starlight to go. This was, as always, a brilliant episode. The plotline was great, we finally got some insight into Celestia's character from the actual show, and it was funny as hell too. Like the bit where Celestia said she didn't realise she was an expression, that was great. There isn't much I can say other than that it had lots of good humour in it, and I've said that a lot. Other than that, the story was great too. If they keep this level of humour going throughout the season, we're looking at one of the best seasons yet. Anyway, I've been the Scory or the Score or whatever.